Alrighty guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. We're going to take a look at some Tarmac works today. So these are some new releases that I've just gotten. I do apologize if my voice is a little raspy. As I'm recording this, I just got back from a heavy metal concert the night before. So I kind of lost my voice a little bit and it's coming back. So apologize if I sound a little weird, but yeah, some new Tarmac works. We've got a Ferrari and a Porsche. I want to take this one out and show you guys something, but both of these are really cool. I was excited for these when they were announced. So we'll go ahead and get the plastic off real quick, and then I'll show you what we got here. Alright, there we go. There's the Ferrari. Now the Porsche. Alright, so the Porsche. This is a Porsche 911 GT3R from the 2023 DTM series. The whole, theme behind this car is from Sim to DTM. I don't know anything about that guy that's on the back, but I'm sure he has something to do with the livery or the team or whatever. Then we also have this Ferrari 488 GTE from the 24 Hours of Le Mans 2023. One thing I did notice about this Ferrari, which I thought was kind of weird, is usually Hobby 64s from Tarmac Works have like a background in the back behind the car. This one is open on both sides, which is very strange. That's, as far as I know, that's the first Ferrari they've done the packaging like this for. So I don't know if that's going to become a consistent thing or not, but yeah, kind of weird. But as always, you do have the business card in here. We got kind of a low number on this one. I wish they would tell you how many they made, like 636 out of how many? How many did you make? But anyways, there's a car. Packaging is pretty simple, just black and red. Name of the car right there. Tarmac Works logos on the bottom. You do have the Ferrari sticker. And then there's your information right there. So pretty simple, nothing too crazy. But yeah, this car is really nice. You guys know me. I like my Ferraris. I like my supercars. I like my race cars. And I've really been liking these Tarmac Works Ferraris. I personally think they've done a really good job with them. So there's a side profile of the car. Of course, this is in a yellow. The yellow shows up a little bit brighter on camera. It almost looks like a neon yellow. In person, it's more of just like a plain like taxi cab yellow. Well, not taxi cab. That's more of like an orangey yellow, but yeah, it's a little bit more dull in real life. Just keep that in mind. This is the Car Guy sponsored car, so you've got the big Car Guy logo on the side. We're not going to take this one off the base. I don't really think there's any need to. But for those of you that will ask, these do not really roll. Sometimes the wheels will turn freely, like these back ones I can see are turning somewhat freely. The front ones turn freely as well, but not as good. So no, these don't really roll. And these usually always have plastic bases as well. So we'll just get that answered without taking it off. But yeah, overall the car looks really good. You've got the number 57 WEC box on the side right there. This was in the AM class. The wing mirrors look really good as well. They are in plastic and they've got some black and red detailing on them. Looks like a little bit of like a logo of some kind on the top right there. You've got the little hole and slide on the window right there. It looks like there's a silver roll cage. It's a little bit hard to see any of the interior details just because the windows have these little things on them. Maybe on this side. Is there color in there? There is color in there. It looks like we've got a harness on that seat in red and yellow and silver. So that is cool. And I would assume that it has the Ferrari badge on the steering wheel as well. Yeah, you can kind of see it right there. So very cool. They do have somewhat decent interiors on these Hobby 64 Tarmac Works. But you've got a little bit of black right here in these vents and whatnot. You've got the names of the drivers on the roof right there. Of course, those do appear to be decals. A lot of the stuff on these race cars from Tarmac is decals, but some of it is printed too. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But yeah, usually most of their stuff is decals, which I don't mind as long as it's done well. But you've got the Guest logo down there and just all kinds of sponsorship logos down here on this running board. A little bit of red trim going down the side of the car as well. The wheels look really good. You've got that Michelin tire printing, which looks awesome. And then you've also got like some red on the center where that locking hub is, which is really cool. And then that little center locking cap is in silver. So very nice wheels. You do have brake details on these as well. They're just a little bit hard to see on this model since the wheels are so dark and the spokes are kind of close together too. But it does have brake details, pretty decent brake details as well. So that is always a plus. Going over to the front end, you've got really nice clear acrylic headlights. You've got your Ferrari badge front and center with Kessel Racing. The Car Guy logo up front. I like the silver accenting and striping that goes down the car as well. It's kind of cool. You've also got roof. That I'm assuming that's not the same company that does the Porsches, like the Resto Mod Porsches. Well, no, they weren't even Resto Mods. It was just like a tuning company. I'm assuming that's not the same company, so I don't really know what that is. But you do have the Japanese flag right there. You've got your number box over here as well with the AM. Little Battle Cats logo right there. I don't know what Battle Cats is, but that's kind of cool. That looks like the Switzerland flag, I believe. So yeah, pretty cool. Lots of really interesting little details. You got the roof and Panos and Michelin. You got some carbon fiber detailing up at the front on this little arrow piece on the side right there, that little canard. And then on, is that all the carbon fiber? No, so this whole front splitter is done in carbon fiber, which is cool. And I love the way these 488 looks because this front splitter kind of like curls up towards the top. And it just, I don't know, it looks super aggressive to me from that front angle. I don't know if you guys agree, but you also do have some like LED details. So right there to the left of that little canard, you've got some LEDs, and then also up here in this gray portion. And then you've got a big front grille and some red accenting and striping going around the grille too. So it looks really good. You've got some big old vents on the hood right there. Very cool. You got Kessel on the windshield banner, and then your little like rip-off tabs for the windshield. And then you also have Kessel Racing on the dashboard right there as well. That's cool. Kessel Racing with Ferrari. I like that. So this is a Kessel sponsored car. This is like cuz Kessel is the team. No, it's not sponsored by Kessel. Kessel is the team, and then it's sponsored by Car Guy. That must be what it is. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning about race cars and how all that stuff works. But you've got this giant roof on the roof. You got the roof on the roof, and then you also have the little escape hatch right here, and this one actually has like some black rivets on it, so that is pretty cool. I like that extra detail. You've got a little plastic antenna on the top back here. It's one of the reasons we don't take these off the bases every time, is because sometimes they have fragile parts like that. But on this side of the car, you have yellow in the wheels instead of red, which is really neat. I do like that quite a bit. Same really nice Michelin tire printing, and I think the livery is pretty much mirrored onto this side, so not too much to look at. You have your fuel filler right there on that side, that little silver cap right there. And then the back window is clear. You can see some support bars running across, and maybe a little bit of engine detail down there as well, like some intercoolers and engine covers. But yeah, other than that, I guess we've just got the back. So there's the wing. Engine Fuel the Dream on top. This is kind of like an orange color. And then on the bottom, it is black. I wish the bottom of that wing would have been orange, but it is not. But on the back, you do have the Ferrari logo right in the center right there. I believe that's a separate piece. It looks like it. Maybe not. Maybe it's just painted on. There's like some extra like glue right here, like some glue residue. But you do have Kessel Racing. You've got the AM. You've got like whatever these are in that little like vent space right there. You've got the little gas logo. Acrylic taillights look really nice, done in red. Big rear splitter on this one. You do have the photo etched metal tow hook, as well as the two silver exhaust tips. I actually think they're like dual exhaust tips. But yeah, that's on either side. And then the side of this little rear diffuser down here is colored in yellow as well. So yeah, rear end of the car looks really nice. The whole entire car looks nice in my opinion. So yeah, that is the Kessel Racing Car Guy 488. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this Porsche. This one's really cool. So again, I don't know a lot about this team or what from Sim to DTM is. I assume that's just like a program, like a training program for racers or something. I'm not sure if I can. This one's like airtight. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sometimes these acrylic cases are kind of hard to get off the base. But yeah, so here's the car. And quick look at the packaging. There is all the information right there. There's your Porsche licensing, which is always good to see. Nothing else real exciting, but yeah, I do like the colors, like the blues and the teals and the different shades of purples and pinks. It is really cool. But yeah, I don't know who this guy back here is. From Sim to DTM is like the main theme of this car, and then there's a guy, and it says it's passion. I'm sure that's probably some really famous race driver, and you guys will be like, how do you not know who that is? I don't know, I just don't. But here is the car. This one comes on a really cool base. It's got like, it's just gray, but then it's got like some black paint splatter, which is cool. And then, of course, like the theme of the colors right there. Maybe that's who that, maybe this is Tim Heineman. Maybe that's who this is on the back of the art right there, Tim Heineman. Not really sure. I'm sure one of you guys will tell me. But the thing I really like about this casting from Tarmac Works is the wing supports back here on these cars are actually metal. That's something that you don't see on the Ferraris. These wing supports will just be plastic, but they are metal on these, which allows them to kind of like photo etch like details into it. Like there's actually like 2 little pillars supporting that, which is awesome. So I really like that. So anyways, let's take a look at this. So you've got Pirelli P0 tire printing on these. This tire is actually a little messed up. I don't know if you can see that. The tire's like pushed way in on that wheel. Looks like it's had an accident. But if you look at the rest of the tires, they all look good. Nice yellow tire printing. The wheels themselves are nice, just like a glossy black. And then you can see those brake details in there, which look phenomenal too. But on the side, you've got the blues. And then like the purple and pink striping going across the side. You've got the from Sim to DTM lettering going down there. And then you also have the little number 9 box with the Decra. And then the wing mirrors on this one are purple, which is kind of cool. And there's some sort of logo in there, but I'm having a hard time seeing what that is. Maybe it's somewhere else on the car a little bit bigger, and it'll refresh my memory on that. But you do have a bunch of sponsorship logos right behind this front wheel right here. And also some more back here. And I'm trying to figure out, it looks like this vent is photo etched metal. Yeah, it is. This vent right here is indeed photo etched metal. I love to see that on these Tarmac Works. The front ones are not. But yeah, those side vents are, well, maybe it's not. It looks like photo etched metal though. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but it does feel like metal. It does have that like metal feeling to it when I take my fingernail and rub it against it. So that is really cool. I do like that. Inside it looks like we do have a white roll cage and a white floor and white doors. I'm sure you have some more details like on the steering wheel and stuff. It's always hard to see on these race cars. But yeah, definitely all kinds of, oh yeah, you can see like some control, like a control panel in the center right there. So that is really cool. I'm sure there's a harness as well. It has some color on it. It's just really hard to see on some of these. But anyways, going to the front of the car, the headlights look awesome. They are very clear acrylic. You can see a bunch of bulb details back in there. Looks awesome. You've got the Porsche badge front and center. And then you've got race room logos on either side. I'm not sure what this one is. Something sport. MNTNR Sport. Auto build. I don't know, something like that. But then you've got metal design. All kinds of cool stuff on this one. I love the black paint splatter that's in this like bluish gray color. Looks super cool. The front grille does look good even though it's not photo etched metal. It's got all kinds of nice little details in there. You've got a couple canards down here. You got the Pirelli logo, K and W. That's what's on the mirrors. The logo's right there, a little bit bigger, easier to read. But yeah, on this side of the car, it looks like we have all the same logos and stuff. On the hood right here, you've got your fuel filler right here with silver and black. And then you've got a big radiator on the front right here. Well, I don't know if it's a radiator or just like a pass-through vent, but some nice big venting down in that channel, which is cool. You've got your Decra box, the number 9 on the windshield right there. And then on the windshield banner, it says less emissions, full speed. So, yeah, conservative. Well, not conservative, but like, I don't know. Well, we won't get political here, but I'm sure that's a company that is trying to, I don't know what I'm saying. I really don't. Anyways, let's look at the car. Back here, again, photo etched metal in that side vent, which is awesome. You've got this really cool color scheme going down the car. On the back window right here, you've got DTM 2023, and then on the roof, the from Sim to DTM, real big. And then you've got the Heinemann's name right here with the German flag on the roof. And going down to the back, like I said, you do have these metal supports for the rear wing. And then this Talk Sport WRT logo on the rear wing as well, which I believe is what this logo is up on the front. On the sides, you've just got DTM in yellow and nothing on the bottom, just black plastic. But the rear of the car does look really good. You've got your taillights. I think they're done in acrylic. Yeah, you've got like the acrylic red bar that's going all the way across, which is nice. You got dual exhaust tips back here, and you can kind of see part of the exhaust system inside of there. You've got some LEDs back here as well, right in the middle. You've got Pirelli logos, and you also have this little photo etched metal tow hook as well. Well, that actually might be plastic on that one. I'm not too sure. But a little bit of a rear diffuser, and I don't see any Porsche lettering back here, but maybe that's normal on these. I thought they had them, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, overall, it looks really good. I really liked the livery on this one, and I love race cars, and I love Porsches too. Porsche, Ferrari, all of them. They're all really cool. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think. I feel like it's been a while since we looked at any Hobby 64 stuff, so this was definitely much needed. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you in the next video.